Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I am so excited for this video because we are heading to the thrift stores and I'm going to see how many puzzles I can get for $30. This is a video concept that I saw on Sandra's page over at the Puzzling Canadian. So I'll go ahead and link her video down below. But the concept is pretty simple. I have $30 and I'm going to see how many puzzles I can get today. And I'm really excited about it because I haven't been to the thrift store in a few months. There are a couple rules. First up, I am able to use coupons and sales. So sometimes there are sales at Goodwill where I can get 50% off a certain ticket color or 20% off something. I've seen sales quite often, and I am going to some more well-known thrift stores like Goodwill and Savers or Value Village. But I do know that other smaller thrift stores also carry some savings as well. Like my local one has like 20% off on Wednesdays. Sometimes they'll have like senior, military, teacher, first responder type discounts. So I would say take advantage of those and learn the thrift stores that are in your area if you have any. I know when I grew up, we really didn't have many options besides just like one thrift store that was open on like one Saturday randomly a month. So I understand the struggle when it's hard to find good secondhand puzzles, but I think this would be a really fun concept to try to do with new puzzles. So maybe for like Amazon or places online where I can see how far my $30 will stretch. Let me know if you'd like to see that, because I know some people also try to avoid secondhand puzzles because of allergies and such. But today we're going to the thrift stores and I'm so excited. I have been very lucky over the course of my puzzling career where I really haven't had too many issues with thrifted puzzles. On occasion, I might have one or two pieces missing, but I have been very lucky. I know that's not the case for everybody, but I'm excited to see what is out there, how many puzzles I can get for $30. And even though Sandra is Canadian and she's using Canadian dollars, I kept the price point the same just because for me, the pricing in store was pretty much the same that she was seeing as well. And I also have a pretty high sales tax here where I live. So I'm just going to head to the thrift stores. We'll shop together. When I come back, I'll let you know what I got. So let's just get going. Alright, so I'm currently waiting for Value Village to open, and while I was waiting, I ended up doing a little donation of clothes that has been sitting in my trunk for a few months. So I thought while I was here I'd just donate them, and they gave me some coupons, and I don't know if I can use them both today, but I'll definitely try. But we have a 20% off coupon for your purchase of up to $100. It does say household items. I'm hoping that includes puzzles. And then there is a $2 off your next $5 purchase if you did the survey. I did the survey. I have the coupon, but I'm not sure if I can stack them or if to do two separate transactions. We'll try it out. I'm excited. I have just a couple minutes left before I head in. I'm really hoping for smaller piece counts, more like 500 pieces, so that way I can do some speed puzzling practice, because I am officially going to Portland, which I'm excited about. So I thought I would really like to get smaller piece counts, but also I have so many 1,000 pieces that I'm trying to get through right now that I really don't want to add to that pile. So hoping for 500 pieces or less, unless I just happen to find like the perfect 1,000 piece, you know? But yeah, I'll head in just a second.
What you're made for, and there's nothing that is too late for. Out of the cold into my warm hand, in the sun, it's already begun. You are my one, with a simple mind, we should find some more time. We don't need to worry at all. Everybody could make a wrong turn. You waver and slip and you get burned.
I am so excited for this. I ended up with 6 puzzles and I feel like I got some pretty good finds. I was very picky, so I'm very proud of myself because there were some good ones, but I also feel like the pricing was kind of high. Like I feel like all the pricing increased in the few months that I haven't been, so we're just gonna go through all these puzzles and I'm so excited. I also have my receipts here so I can reference them and show you what they were on the screen. So I did go to 5 thrift stores, 1 Value Village, 2 Goodwills, and 2 local, just random places. The 2 local ones really struck out. They were either stupid expensive, like one had like $16 puzzles that were not very cute. And then we had another one that just had a very poor selection. So I did end up doing well at Value Village and the 2 Goodwills that I went to. All right. Let's start off with stop number 1, which was Value Village. I ended up spending $4.37 and that was with my $2 coupon. I still have that 20% off coupon that I didn't use, and I didn't want to travel to like other Value Villages because gas prices are getting up there again, and so I thought I would like be spending more money in gas than it would be worth it. So I only went to the one spot, but this one here is by Heart Puzzles. This one is called Boomer's Favorite Candy. It's 1,000 pieces. Each of their puzzles does help support a certain charity or organization, and this one is for the national parks, which you guys know I support as well. But there's a lot of fun things over here. I don't know why it's called Boomer's Favorite Candy because it just looks like traditional candy, but it looks super fun. We have lollipops and M&Ms and Reese's Pieces, and we have Skittles and Kit Kats, and it's like, this looks super fun. I think this will be just, I feel like I would be snacky the whole time I do it, but I thought it would be a good find. And again, I spent about $4 for it, so I'm really happy with that. Moving on, I went to Goodwill and I ended up with 3. And as you can see, I have a vintage Springbok, which might be my favorite find out of all this. First up, we have this one, which I was so excited for. This one here was, let's see, $3.99, so a good price, but it's part of their like more luxe line. So it's the homegrown one, but it is their linen line. And Stacy, one of the subscribers here, mentioned that they have a linen puzzle piece line, and I was like, wait a second, what? And so when I saw it, I really wanted to try it. 750 pieces, and the image is super cute. It is called Sunny Farms, and it's just like a farm scene. There's a really fun sky. We have a hot air balloon, and I like the coloring a lot, but I really just am curious about the puzzle pieces and how it is with the masterpieces as linen pieces. I'm very excited about that one. And then this one is also really fun. It's 350 pieces. It was $4.99 and it's from Cobble Hill, but it's part of their family piece line. So if you're new to this style, it's where you can puzzle together with other family members who may not be very skilled at puzzling, or maybe it's with toddlers or people with like gripping issues where they need larger pieces, because part of the puzzle is these large pieces, like jumbo size pieces, and then they go to more medium size, and then they have normal standard size, all in the same puzzle, so you can actually puzzle as a family, which is pretty fun. This one here, it's like a Thanksgiving scene. This one is called Thanksgiving Togetherness, which the only thing that makes it kind of Thanksgiving-y is like there's just like a giant feast, but if you look at it, it's just like a family dinner. At least it's what I think of. It's just like chaos and crazy, and I think it would be fun to do with a family or with kids, because it's just like there's definitely some like cartoonsy funny moments in here that I think would just be really fun to puzzle, and it looks like absolute chaos, which is super cute. So this one I thought was a really good find for, I think it was what, $4? Yeah, $4.99. And then I got this guy, which is again a vintage Springbok. Don't know if all the pieces are in here. So it's the Mickey Mouse puzzle, or the Mickey Mouse Club, and I just think this is so fun. It definitely will be trickier because, I mean, it's not too many colors to work with, but it's easier than those that are like the solid colors. I haven't still done a vintage Springbok. I have a collection growing. Eventually I'll probably have like a big video where I do them all, but it's 500 pieces, and I don't know which year this one was created, but I like how it has like some nice trivia on the back. And this one, like, are you surprised that you picked this one? Like, I thought this was super exciting, and it was $4.99. I did end up going a little bit further out and went to another Goodwill. This one here, I found 2 puzzles, and I will say also their selection wasn't the best, but I feel like the ones that I got, I'm very excited about. So I feel like it was kind of worth it. This first one here is by Ceaco, which is, you know, not my favorite to get as a thrifted puzzle brand, but what is very exciting to me is that it has a very similar system as the family pieces from Cobble Hill, but they call it Together Time Puzzling. And so it's a Disney puzzle, super cute. Oh, hey, there's a seek and find aspect of it, which is fun. It has 8 hidden Mickeys, but it also has the same concept where you have like big pieces moving down to small pieces. So this one I think will be really fun. Of course, it's Disney, which you guys know I like. And this one was $3.99, which I was very excited about. So I think this will be a fun time. I'm curious to see how they compare with the Cobble Hill ones. I think it'd be something good to just like learn about. I liked it, so I'm excited for that one. And then finally we have this guy, which is a Ravensburger 1000 piece. I'm excited about it. It's super fun and pretty and like rainbow flowers, and it is called the Gardener's Palette. So we have just a bunch of different flowers. It looks super fun. I like how it has like the name of each one next to it, which is pretty. And I just saw it for the price point. I was excited about it. Love the coloring. Not sure if it's still available for sale, so I'll have to look these up, but I just think like this one was a good find. I'm happy with that. So I'm really happy with what I was able to get. I got 6 puzzles. I think it's around $30. I don't quite remember because I was using my debit card versus using cash. So we'll have to see. But I hope you liked this video. And if you haven't seen Sandra's yet, I'll link her video down below because she had some really great finds too. And if you, again, are not like someone who thrifts much or doesn't have a lot of options, I'd love to do this, but more as a maybe online shopping style where I'm trying to see like which website I can use to spend my $30 and then see how I fare with new puzzles, because sometimes the new puzzles can be on sale enough that it's like almost the same price as if you got a thrifted one. So at least from where I am, because we live in Washington, and I will say since we moved up here, the price points are kind of crazy in the thrift stores. Anyways, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to see dedicated videos on any of these or just want to see them in the future, let me know. But that's it for me. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.